Hello and welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and Carlton Club Corner. Okay. And right off the bat, once again, another second half capitulation, this time against Freo. So nothing new. So I'm not even going to entertain talking about that game because it's been Carlton's MO in 2025. That's all they do. Second half fade outs, second half capitulations, third quarter non-show up. Is that even a word? They don't show up in the third quarter? Anyway, I don't even want to say anymore. I don't know what to say anymore about Carlton in regards to their performances. So, let's talk about the mass exodus that's about to happen at the Carlton Football Club. TDK, Jack Silvani, Charlie Curnow, Blake Acres, and Sam Walsh. Yes, Sam Walsh. I've heard some rumblings that he wants to go to Brisbane. Well, Sam, good riddance to you. You've been injured for 3 years, and as we do at Carlton, we pay hacks handsomely. You just haven't been the same since your 2022 season, I believe, where you finished top 5 in the Brownlow. You're constantly injured. You constantly give us lackluster games because maybe you're injured or you're not interested. So if you want to go to Brisbane, it tells me you're not interested. So, bye-bye, Sam. You can head off to Brisbane. And like I've been saying, we need to start again. So, on the subject of Jack Silvani, while I don't want him to leave, he's another one that's always injured. Always. ACL last year. He's played about 7 or 8 games this year. In 2023, I think he was in the seconds for a lot. He was injured, came back, played seconds. Ironically, in 2023, when he came back, he was kicking goals for us. So he's a handy player. Don't really want to lose him. But you know what? We need players that play 22 games a year. Not players that play 11. We can't keep doing this, Carlton. And yes, he does give everything for the Blues when he's on the park. He just doesn't play enough. So, he can move to the Bulldogs. He can move to Collingwood. Again, don't want to lose him. But the upside is he'll get a 4-year deal, so we will get compensation for him. Potentially, depending on money, we may even get a first-round pick. So it's not doom and gloom when it comes to losing Jack Silvani. Now, Blake Acres. Blake Acres, 31, 32 years of age. Sam Doherty, same group I put them in. Sam's retired last week, as we all know. Blake, he won't be at Carlton. He doesn't want to be at Carlton, and he won't be at Carlton. I'm convinced of that. No great loss. We need to move on from the likes of Blake Acres. TDK, yes, he's a loss, but at $1.7 million, he's no loss. We can't be paying players, such as TDK, that much. He's not a superstar of the league. He's not a game changer. I love watching him play. I love for what he does for us for the Blues. But he's not a $1.7 million player. So good luck, St Kilda. We'll take the compensation pick, which would be probably top 5 by the looks of things. And let's move on. So as you know, I've been saying for a few weeks now, probably even months, we need to start again. We need to move on from a lot of these senior and high-paid players. It hasn't worked. It shouldn't be the players that are wanting to leave. It should be the club making those decisions. That, to me, reeks of a club in a crisis. It screams of a broken club. So, let's all take a look back at 2013 and the Brisbane Lions and their coach at the time, Michael Voss. If you remember, there was a mass exodus at Brisbane. The likes of Jack Crisp, a 250-game veteran and premiership player. Elliot Yeo, a 2018 premiership player with the West Coast Eagles. And, of course, Sam Doherty, who had an excellent career with the Blues. There was also Dane Beams, Tom Rockcliffe, and a couple of others that left. It wasn't a healthy club up there at Brisbane. And guess what? The coach was Michael Voss. Can we see the common denominator here? Can we see that the common denominator is Michael Voss? He's been at one club, coached for 4 years and been sacked when there was disharmony at the club. There's disharmony at Carlton at the moment. This is his 4th year. So should he be sacked? I've been saying that for a long time. But yet, this stupid club is just going to sit there and let all this happen in front of our eyes. We aren't playing finals. We play the most uninspiring footy I've seen in a long time. And yet, as we speak, he's still currently Carlton's AFL coach. He should have been the first domino to fall. And let's be honest, let's cut all the bullshit. He should have been sacked after round 1. And you all know why. I'm not going to go into it again. I've said it 100 times this season already. But he should have been sacked after round 1. Let's go back in the time machine again. This time a bit further back. So 1993, after North Melbourne lost the preseason game by over 100 points, they sacked their coach and favourite son, Wayne Schimmelbusch. And they instantly had success. In the process, they played in 7 straight preliminary finals and won 2 premierships. Just goes to show, not every great player is a great coach. So Carlton, make the right move, get rid of this guy, and let's move on. We can't have another year of this. We can't waste another year of this. And I don't mean player-wise. I just mean just another year of supporters not going to the football. And this is a prime example. So, the game against Gold Coast, there was a promotion online that are giving away free tickets. And yes, I understand it's a Gold Coast, so they have no supporters in Melbourne. But since when do we give away free tickets to Carlton games? Since when? Mind you, we're playing at Marvel. We're not playing at the MCG, where it seats 100,000. We're playing at Marvel that seats 50,000. So like I said a few weeks ago, when I said to all you Carlton supporters, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you keep going to the football. I don't go because I don't stand for this rubbish. And there's plenty of other reasons that we might get into in one day. But we're giving away free tickets to Carlton Gold Coast. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, Carlton. I said in last week's show, next year we're going to lose primetime slots. So we're going to be seen less on TV, less people are going to go to the game, less merchandise sold. We're going to lose millions because of this clown Michael Voss. So instead of paying him out $1 million and the coaches, the assistant coaches, we're gonna be losing probably 5 times that amount if we don't get rid of this clown. But you do you, Carlton. You know best because you always do everything right. 30 years without a premiership. I'm sick of saying it. And before I finish off, I just want to touch on one subject. I hear Elijah Holland is back at the club. 21 weeks into the season, and he decides, for whatever reason, I won't go into it. You've probably read all the news reports. But he decides to go back to the club. Elijah, I'm going to tell you something. At Carlton Football Club, I don't know about now, because clearly now I'm not sure about what our priorities are, but we were built on winning premierships. That was the foundation of our club, playing finals and winning premierships. But these days, unfortunately, it looks to me that premierships and finals come secondary. Maybe even tertiary. That's 3. Third. I think we're more interested in looking after players' welfare than we are winning premierships. Now, while I agree, let's not go crazy in the comments, we do need to look after players' welfare. But if they're not helping us, out the door they go. Someone else can look after them. There are other places that can look after them. Happy to fund it from the club, but we cannot have that at the club. We need to win games, we need to play finals, and we need to win premierships. Okay, I'm going to leave it there before I say something I don't want to say. There you have it. Another episode of Carlton Club Corner in the books. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the mass exodus at Carlton. Are you happy with all these 4 or 5, 6, 7 players going? Or are you distraught and want to keep them all? I love reading your comments. I didn't reply to so many last week. It was a big week. Don't want to go into it, but I appreciate all your support. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you hitting the like button, subscribing. And at some point, I'll get back to your comments. See you on the next one.